You're not broke. You're just doing money completely wrong. And the worst part is, most people live their entire lives without ever realizing it. They keep working harder, hoping things will change, but nothing actually does. Think about your last few months. Really think about it. How many times did you tell yourself, "This is the month I finally get serious about money. This is the month I start saving. This time I won't waste it." But then life happens. Bills come in, prices go up, unexpected expenses show up out of nowhere. And on top of that, you're tired, stressed, mentally drained. So you make small decisions to feel better. You spend a little here, a little there. And it doesn't feel like a big deal in the moment. But by the end of the month, you look at your bank account again, and nothing has changed. And after a while, this starts to affect you in a deeper way. Not just financially, but mentally. You begin to feel stuck. Like no matter what you do, you can't move forward. You see other people succeeding, buying things, traveling, building something for themselves, and you start asking yourself, why not me? What am I doing wrong? And slowly, without even realizing it, you lower your expectations. You stop aiming higher. You start accepting survival instead of building a future. And that is where the real danger begins. Because once you accept that this is just your life, you stop trying to change it. And that's exactly how people stay stuck for years. Not because they can't improve, but because they've convinced themselves they can't. But here's the truth. It's not your income. It's not where you were born. It's not your luck. It's your system. The way you handle money every day, the habits you repeat, the decisions you make without thinking. That's what's shaping your life. Most people don't actually control their money. Their emotions control it. Think about it. When you feel happy, you spend. You want to celebrate, reward yourself, enjoy the moment. And when you feel stressed, overwhelmed, mentally exhausted, you spend again. Because in that moment, spending feels like relief. It feels like you're giving yourself something you deserve. And the dangerous part is, it doesn't feel like a mistake. It feels normal. It feels justified. It's just a small amount. I've had a long day. I'll fix it later. But those small decisions, repeated over days, weeks, months, quietly become the reason nothing changes. Because money doesn't disappear in one big mistake. It disappears in small emotional moments you barely pay attention to. And until you become aware of that pattern, you will keep repeating it without even realizing why you're stuck. So here's a simple rule that can completely change your financial life. Pay yourself first, not later. Not if there's something left. First, the moment money comes in, you take a small portion and you remove it. You protect it. You treat it like it doesn't even exist. Because if you don't do that, life will always find a way to take it from you. Bills will expand. Spending will grow. And suddenly, there's nothing left to save. That's why most people stay stuck. Not because they don't earn money, but because they never keep any of it. Even saving 5% is a powerful start. Because what you're really building is not just savings. It's discipline. It's control. It's proof to yourself that your future matters. And then over time, that small habit becomes something much bigger. Another mistake people make is ignoring small actions. They think only big changes matter. Big income, big results, big moves. But that's not how real progress works. Real progress is quiet. It's built in small decisions that don't feel important in the moment, choosing not to spend, choosing to save a little, choosing discipline over comfort. One decision feels small, but repeated daily, it becomes a completely different life. Saving $5 today might not impress anyone, but doing it every day changes your identity. You stop being someone who reacts and become someone who builds. And that's the real shift. Because wealth is not created in big moments, it's created in consistent ones. And maybe the biggest change you need to make has nothing to do with money itself. It has everything to do with how you see yourself. Because your actions always follow your identity. If you see yourself as someone who is struggling, you will keep making short-term decisions. You'll chase comfort. You'll avoid discipline. And you'll stay in the same cycle. But when you start seeing yourself differently, as someone who is building something, your behavior changes automatically. You become more intentional. You think before you spend. You start asking, does this help my future or hurt it? And that question alone can completely change your direction, because successful people don't just earn differently, they think differently. And once your thinking changes, everything else follows. At the end of the day, your future is not something random. It's something you are creating every single day, with every decision, with every habit, with every choice you make when no one is watching. And right now, whether you realize it or not, you are building your future. So ask yourself honestly, are you building a life or just surviving one? Because the answer depends on what you do next. If this message helped you even a little, subscribe to the channel, because everything I create here is for your future.